to speak to you guys. And my heart starts beating really hard when I think I'm not going to have a voice.
That's called a panic attack.
I have a panic attack. I'm in the middle of a panic attack right now. Between that and President Oprah. What can I tell you? Yes, Eddie, good morning. I'll warm up. If you're annoyed by my voice, tune into one of the other million channels here on Sirius XM.
No, I can take it, Howard.
Thank you,
I'll deal
Eddie.
with it.
All
Since
right.
you'll be our president in 2020 or whatever it is, because you're going to have to put a stop to this nonsense. I don't want Oprah Winfrey, the woman who likes Bill Clinton, the guy who smoked vagina cigars. Come on, man.
All right. Thank you. Kids, I don't know what
Aren't you glad you pushed down the button on that?
Yeah, well, look. People think I don't like Oprah. I like Oprah. I used to watch her show. I read her magazine, for Christ's sake.
What'd you get out of the magazine?
Nothing.
Her favorite things.
Yeah, I like that when she does her favorite things. Although I don't know how the common man reads that favorite things and thinks Oprah's one of the people. I mean, I was just reading in the Post that like one of her favorite things was like $12,000.
Of course it is.
You know, I mean, look, Oprah's a hardworking woman. Nobody gave her anything.
Self-made.
She made, they say now, she's minimally worth $2.8 billion. She's a very successful woman.
Did you see that the stock of Weight Watchers went up yesterday?
For no apparent reason other than Oprah's speech at the Golden Globes. But, here's the thing, and I'll say this again, and it's kind of interesting and fun. I watched last night the Golden Globes. I had taped it. I told you I'm not feeling well, so I didn't stay up and watch it live. And, it was one big fucking bore fest. It really was. And let me just preface all of what I'm about to say by, yes, I agree with women and men who are sane. Sexual harassment, rape, violence toward women, all has to stop. I don't know, wearing black to the Golden Globe Awards, does that move the movement along? I don't know. I don't know any of that. I just know that the message was such a grueling bore fest at what is supposed to be a fun, trivial show business night.
Oh, no, it's very important now.
The men and women lecturing me about sexual harassment and women rising up. It's all good. Don't get me wrong. Geez, I don't ever want anyone to think I don't agree.
Want women to speak up.
But it was a sermon and not particularly great. And so Oprah got up and gave her sermon. And now today on the front page of the paper, on the Daily News and the New York Post for two newspapers here in New York, it's, President Oprah. And, I'm just so fucking sick of not Oprah. But for the same reasons I didn't want Donald Trump to run, I don't want Oprah to run. I don't want The Rock to run. We tried it with Jesse Ventura. You gotta have some sort of history with helping people and helping people in government. If I told you that you were going to get an operation from a doctor, but the doctor really never went to medical school.
Yeah, he's a doctor of philosophy.
Yeah, but he's gonna remove your prostate. Would you let him? No. Here's a crazy idea. Let's elect someone qualified. And God bless the American public. I told you I love America, and but the people who live in America are such morons. For them, a lot of them. They don't understand.
Here's this New York elite telling us we're morons out here in the Midwest.
I mean, do you want President Carrot Top? I mean, where does it stop? I'm going to tell you a story, and you've heard this story before.